Ow, 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 ow. Oh, God. Oh, ow. Fucking arm of the chair just went up my ass. Okay. Salutations, everybody. It is Matty here, and today we are talking about Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is an app that I still use on a daily basis, and slowly but surely, Niantic is shooting themselves in the foot with this app. So I know there are a lot of cool people out there who don't play Pokemon Go, so I'm going to explain what exactly they're doing. So originally in Pokemon Go, there was a tracking feature on the bottom right corner. When you saw a Pokemon, it would have a number of feet there, 3 being the furthest, 1 being as close as it is, and once it disappeared, it meant it was in the area where it was going to spawn. And that's how people just randomly wandered into the streets and stuff because they're just staring at their phone trying to track down this Pokemon. Later on to the launch of the game, there was a random glitch where every Pokemon was 3 feet away, which meant you couldn't track it and you just had to wander around and hope that the Pokemon would appear because hopefully you were heading in that correct direction. And this is the most forgiving I've seen gamers, and we know how gamers get, right? We know how mad they get at things like this. There were server problems, and naturally gamers don't like those at all, but to my complete surprise, people were really understanding about that, saying, you know what, this idea is so cool that we're gonna allow this one to slide, said the gamers. And so eventually the servers got under control and things worked fine for the most part, and then another glitch showed its face, which is the 3-step glitch, where now every Pokemon is that 3 feet away, meaning that they're the furthest radius away, so you could not track any Pokemon. And to my mind-blowing surprise, gamers were actually understanding about this again. They said, it's okay, Niantic, you go fix that problem with the Pokemon tracking. We're gonna download Pokevision, for example, so that we can still track these Pokemon down and enjoy your product. Now, if you don't know what Pokevision is, it's an app that allows trainers to register where they found Pokemon in your area, so you can go to that certain area and look for that specific Pokemon that you want. And it's actually an interesting feature to catch specific Pokemon that you have missing in your Pokedex. But also, more importantly, it was a replacement for the broken Pokemon Go app that didn't have the tracking feature. And as if things weren't mind-blowing enough, Niantic shuts down these companies. Now you're probably thinking like, oh, they shut down Pokevision because they're just piggybacking off the success of Pokemon Go. Probably some type of financial gain, correct? Pokevision was entirely free. Pokevision was generating 0 revenue, so the idea of shutting this down, which was keeping people playing Pokemon Go, makes no sense whatsoever. In fact, it gave Niantic more time to fix their product so that people could keep playing and enjoying it while they worked on an official fix. And even better, after shutting down those side apps, you'd imagine that Niantic was going to roll out their own fix for this, correct? They removed tracking as a whole. Yes, there are no more footprints or anything on the bottom right corner. You cannot track these Pokemon whatsoever. So now it is quite literally aimlessly wandering. And it's actually a heartbreaking change. For me personally, a story, if you will. The other night, I was at my friend's house and I saw a Scyther. Scyther is my favorite Pokemon in all of the generations. I could finally acquire the one Pokemon I have dreamed of, but it was 2:30 in the morning and the tracking feature was not there. So all I did was walk around outside in the fucking dark and find nothing. It's a shame, but hopefully the removal of this tracking feature means that they're going to be implementing a brand new tracking feature into the game, maybe one that's more accurate instead of involving randomly wandering around. But time will tell. It's just a shame because Pokemon Go is a lot of fun despite all its issues, and it's just gradually getting worse right now, and it's really sad to see. Anyway, I know Pokemon Go is the trending thing to talk about and all that stuff with all the YouTubers, so people are probably sick of seeing in their sub box, but people kind of seem to enjoy when I rant, and since I'm just feeling those types of emotions right now, why the hell not, right? Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments down below, so let me hear them. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. The links are as always in the description down below. Be sure to check out SugarBomb.com, the place for all the gamers. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.